Hi, Mark here with an AMS Club tip. Today we're diving into creating an opportunity from a phone call, a quick trick to help you master Dynamics 365 one tip at a time. Okay, let's dive right in. So we've got an inbound phone call and I've just been working on an opportunity, so I'm going to come back to this afterwards. I've picked up the phone and it's a phone call from Holly Wheeler. So I can do a search for Holly Wheeler. I can just bring up her contact details whilst I'm on the phone. Okay, so I'm into Holly Wheeler's record. I can see she works for Atkins Wells. I can see there's an appointment on here, a phone call from here. And what I'll do is I'll click through to Atkins Wells so I can see what else is happening on this account. It's really important to see if there's other opportunities in place or what may have been occurring. So now I'm on here, I'll click onto the plus quick create and activities and phone call. Okay, so I'm just going to change this to incoming. And if I change it to incoming, the call from is I'm going to put in Atkins Wells, and the reason you'll see shortly. Okay, so and the subject I've been chatting with Abigail. I can make my notes in here now. So interested in new product range. Okay, so they're definitely interested. We've either worked with them or we know who they are already, Atkins Wells. And I've spoken with Holly, and this is the discussion. Okay, and perhaps I want to put a bit more detail into here. So Holly Wheeler been watching websites videos. Okay, so I've created my phone call record. I'll click save and close. I can click my view record up at the top here. Okay, so now I've got my phone call record. If I wanted to add any further details, I could. The reason why I put it against Atkins Wells and not against Holly Wheeler was because when I click on to convert to in the command bar up at the top, I have the option of to opportunity or case. And for this video, we're going to go to an opportunity. And we get a pop-up window now. So the customer is going to be Atkins Wells. If I'd specified Holly Wheeler, it would have put Holly Wheeler into there. Now, if you're a B2C, business to consumer business, then that's absolutely fine. But in this example, we're doing a B2B, business to business transaction. So I'm going to put in Atkins Wells into there. And when we get into the opportunity, we'll be able to specify the contact as Holly Wheeler and so on. So a lot of these details you may just leave blank. We won't go into campaigns. That would be part of the marketing functionality another time. Obviously, you can change the currency if you need to here as well. And we've got a couple of options. Open the new opportunity, yes or no, leave it to yes. Change the task status to completed and close the form. I'm going to leave that as yes as well, because when I click convert at the bottom here, I want it to complete this phone call and I want it to link it to the new opportunity, close this and take me into the new opportunity record. Okay. And record a closed campaign response, we'll just leave that as no, because that relates to the marketing campaign functionality. So I'm happy with this. I'll click on to convert and just have a look at what happens behind the scenes when I do. We'll see it creates the opportunity and quickly puts it regarding here. You may have missed it. You can pause it and refresh if you need to. Okay, so we've got the opportunity that's been created for us. We can see the phone call is now regarding the opportunity as well. Atkins Wells is the account up the top, and I can now put Holly Wheeler into here and click on to save. I can now go on and process this opportunity as I would normally do so, adding in more phone calls, details, tasks, and information as required to make it useful. So it's a quick trick. It's a good way to be able to create phone calls and convert them into opportunities. And if I just click onto the Atkins Wells account, and just a quick reminder, because of activity rollup, which we've seen in a previous video, you'll see that the phone call belongs to the opportunity, but we can view it against the Atkins Wells account, which is why we're still building up this history of communications against a timeline for Atkins Wells. Okay, so thanks for tuning into this week's AMS Club tip. If you found it useful, please like it, share it with your team and subscribe for more. And remember, AMS is here to help you master Dynamics 365 one tip at a time.